thought he was great. He did everything necessary to win us the game, got us 2 opportunities there, one before the end of the game, one obviously overtime, to give the defense a chance to go out there and end it, and we didn't do it.
Welcome to another episode. To our regular viewers, thank you for the support. We really appreciate. To our new viewers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So come on guys, let's like the video. Super Bowl 58 was a thriller from the start. After securing the largest comeback win in a championship game in NFL history, Brock Purdy, McCAFFREY, and the San Francisco 49ers took on Patrick Mahomes, Travis KELCE, and the red-hot Kansas City Chiefs in the finals. Both teams played stingy defense, and that's what dominated the game. In fact, it took the Chiefs until late in the third quarter to score a touchdown. The game ultimately went to overtime. Then eventually, the Chiefs managed to pull out a 25-22 victory. The Chiefs became the first back-to-back Super Bowl champion in 2 decades. This marked only the second ever Super Bowl to go to overtime, with the last being in 2017 when Tom Brady and the Patriots came back from 28-3 down to defeat the Falcons 34-28. Some are already calling Patrick Mahomes the best ever. As you continue watching, please share your take on the game. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hard to say, okay, next year everything's going to be...
Yeah, and I was speechless. I couldn't really look anybody in the eye, especially all my teammates. I could have done more. Everybody could have done more, and there's really not much to say at this point. It's going to hurt, and it's going to hit in waves, and but that's life.
Christian, you're obviously motivated to excel regardless of trying to win games. Do you think this adds motivation?
I'm always motivated. Right now it just stings, but it's life, man. Life's tough, and bad things happen, and it's all about how you respond. But right now it sucks.
Yeah, obviously I'm just really disappointed that we weren't able to pull it off. I mean, we had every opportunity, and Super Bowls aren't given; they're taken, and Kansas City took this one. We'll go back next year, start at ground zero, and try to get back.
That's hard to say. It's hard to say because the first time going through it, I don't know. I don't know if it's harder or not. I think what's harder for me is that I feel like I'm such a better football player than I was 4 years ago. And I feel like I have such a better understanding of the game, and in that sense, it hurts a little bit more on that end because I just have such high expectations for myself and for our team. It's hard. It's really hard, and I feel for him. I've said since 2 years ago that nobody's harder on Christian than himself, and I hate to see that because he's absolutely the reason we're here, and he did a lot of really great things in that game, and he's the best football player I've ever seen. So, I hate to see him hurt, and I'll be there for him.
Christian, were you able to see Trent Williams or say anything to him after the game?
Yeah, man, I feel terrible for a guy like Trent, who's captain, leader on our team, and just kind of sucks having to look him in the eye and know that we didn't get it done. Thanks, guys.
I mean, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm still sick. I see him at halftime, and I'm crying because I'm so hurt for him, and obviously wanted to win this for him, and sickening. Of course, yeah, I saw him halftime. Saw him obviously towards the end of the game when he was out there on the sideline, and horrible.
What were your emotions and thoughts when you see him kind of take that time?
I mean, he's just been dealing with that same Achilles injury for the last few weeks, and so we ran out on the field together, and I see him drop down, and I knew exactly what happened.
Yeah, I think we all just said we want to be together tonight. It's the only way we could. Groups change every year, so you'll never be with that same group. We wanted to do it for Dre. We wanted to do it for all the guys on the line, and hopefully we could hang out tonight in a quiet place.
Go ahead, guys.
Brock, were you happy field goal in overtime, knowing Patrick was going to get another shot at it? What were your thoughts watching him?
Yeah,
I mean, they brought 0 and was trying to get the ball to JJ. That's what was hurting me, just knowing that, yeah, we're going to execute the field goal, trusting Jake and all the guys on special teams, but obviously their offense is really good. Mahomes is really good, and you just don't want to give an opportunity, you know, to go down and win the game off a touchdown. So when I wasn't able to connect with him, it hurt. So, yeah.
What was the biggest challenge going against this defense tonight?
Man, it was just tough. I feel like first and second down was tough. I feel like it was like 3rd and long. I have to be better on first and second down, taking what they have given me, and I feel like they were just sticky across the board when they played man coverage and stuff. So that was another challenge. And then, yeah, so I just feel like on 3rd down, we have to execute better. You know, for our defense to give us that many stops like they did, and then for us to go 3 and out and not do anything with those opportunities, that's what hurts me. So.
There aren't that many words that help at this time. You kind of just got to sit with it and experience that. But what did you guys say to each other when you first went into the locker room?
I mean, a lot of guys are quiet, and a lot of guys are still quiet right now. Not a lot has been said. It just hurts. You know, we have the team obviously to do it, to win the whole thing, and come up short like that. You know, the way things have been the last couple of years here, everyone wanted it so bad. So I think we're still trying to sort of gather, you know, our thoughts and everything right now. But everyone in that locker room loves each other, I tell you that.
All week you talked about touchdowns, not field goals. Is that what it came down to?
Yeah, I think so. When you have a good offense like the Chiefs do, and what Mahomes can do, you know, for us it's like, all right, we have to, you know, score touchdowns, and we had opportunities to do so. I think shot ourselves in the foot with, you know, just penalties and the operations and stuff. So I got to be better in terms of, you know, leading the guys and just, you know, I think how I handle things in the huddle and telling them, you know, what to expect, stuff like that. So. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think we had the team, the offense to score touchdowns, and I think I failed to put our team in position to do that.
What do you think?
Second half, what attributed that start to you think?
Did you say it again? Sorry.
Slow start to the second half, what attributed it to that?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I think first and second down we just got to be better. You get into these third and longs, and it's tough to convert in those kind of situations, and so just got to be better. I think first and second down. You know, there was just a couple plays where I feel like defense, you know, got the stops like they needed to, and then our first like couple plays were, you know, just either negative or we're not moving the ball. So it's as simple as that.
How much do you
Was there any conversation about going for on 4th down again on overtime as a result of that success previously?
I don't think so. You know, in that moment in overtime, it was pretty, I think, quick. Just all right, we came down here and you know, let's get points, kick a field goal, and then trust our defense to do what they can do. And so that's where our mindset was at. I think earlier in the game, it was like, all right, we needed it. We needed to score in that moment, and so we were aggressive with it and went for it. So.
Brock, how much do you hurt for Kyle, who's had his share of Super Bowl disappointment?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sucks, man. You want to win it for that kind of guy, and he's a great coach. Everybody wants to go to war with that guy. The way he handles himself and carries himself, like we want to win for him. And obviously the older guys, the vets, Trent Williams, Eric Armstead, like all the guys that have been through it, man, you want to win for them. So, but it starts with coach, man. That's who I hurt for, and I hurt for all the other guys, our whole team. What we've been through the last year hasn't been easy, and you know, for it to go like that, where it's close at the end, and it's tough, and I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. No, they're celebrating, and yeah.
What did you think of Patrick's performance and just watching him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's one of the best to ever do it, honestly. Makes plays, and obviously he's got a great arm and stuff, but I just feel like, you know, the way he moves and his pocket movement and being able to run the ball when his offense needed it. And more than anything, man, he's a competitor. And like we said going into this game, man, like you just don't want to let him have the ball,
you know, because he can obviously do a lot of damage with it, and so he's a baller.
As you become a veteran of this league, what do you think you can learn from this whole experience?
Yeah, man, the first thing that comes to mind is just like when you have an opportunity like we did, you know, to really, you know, put some points up on them and take it. You got to take it, man. It's a Super Bowl. We got a good team in the Chiefs on the other side, and you know, I think we had opportunities to do that, and we all fell short of it, and I think that's what eats at me is I feel like we could have we had our opportunities, man, to, I think, sort of lap them and get up on them, and I think we failed to do that. So moving forward with my career, and you know, if you get blessed enough to get in this kind of position again, you think you have to understand that, and I learned the hard way.
A couple more guys. Told you that you would have held them to 19 in regulation. Would you have felt pretty good about your chances?
I mean, yeah, but you know, for us, it's whatever kind of game we need to do as an offense. Like we're willing to do it. So if it's a shootout, we're willing to do that. If we got to protect the ball and trust in our defense, we're willing to do that too. So, yeah.
Brock, was there anything differently that the Chiefs did on defense that you saw in this game versus what you were preparing for this game?
I feel like they played a little bit more man than we thought. You know, we just didn't know exactly how they were going to play us, and we thought maybe just play zone, two-show, like a lot of teams do. But, you know, they did a good job, I think, of stopping the run when they needed to, and then man up, and you know, they did their job on third downs. So I think they did a pretty good job of playing man. So, yeah.
Brock said Kyle said that you'd be back next season. Do you think you can go all the way this time?
Yes, 100%. I mean, that's the mindset every year. I think we have the team to do it. That's what's tough about all this, man. Is it's a long season, and there's a lot of stuff that you go through, and but at the end of the day, we all have the mindset of being able to do it. So, yes.